this one's gonna be back to my normal topic about suicide. It's always been an issue for me. No matter what I do, I always feel as though I'm not good enough. Like, maybe if I did this, I might be good enough for them. Or if I do that, I might be good enough for someone. Today, I really did hit rock bottom. And it's very difficult for me because of the fact that I am trying so hard to keep my head above water and to not let myself get down and not be depressed about things. But I can't help it. Every day I fight with this idea of, should I still be here? I mean, it's like, what am I doing with my life? 31 years old. I have 3 children. I'm married. I love my wife and I love my children. But when I look at them, I wonder, am I doing them any good? I have been fighting a battle with depression for years. I was discharged from the military because of it. And that was one of the hardest things I ever did, was when I got discharged. That was by far the best career decision I ever made, was to go in the military. If I could sign those papers today and re-enlist, I would. But unfortunately, they'll never take me back. Now, the biggest thing that gets me down is looking at myself. 31 years old, I'm transgender. I've been on hormones for the last 4 years. I came out a year and a half before that. In January of this year, I had my complete bottom surgery. In June, I had a revision surgery. And everything I do, it's like, okay, I'm one step closer, but then I feel like I've reduced that one step and I'm right back where I was. My medication helps me. It really does. But then I'll be on my meds for 2-3 months and I'll be doing really well. I won't have any bad thoughts. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I have these evil thoughts in my head. And it's like, what the fuck? Why am I thinking about this? And to this day, I still cannot pinpoint my triggers. I mean, I've had some really bad shit happen to me throughout my life. I've done some really bad things. For a few years there, I was a drug addict. Pretty much anybody that would have me, I would be with. And that was a real problem. Even up until recently, I struggled with an addiction to things like sex. Thankfully, that is no longer an issue. I've gotten past that addiction. But I feel as though that my addiction that I had to sex may have destroyed my life and my marriage. And that right there gets me down so bad that I look at my wife and we have a minor disagreement. And the only thing that pops into this head up here is maybe you'd be better off dead. Maybe they'd be better off without you. Every day, I have struggled with this. I mean, I have come up with a plan as to how I would have ended my life. I even went as far as trying to figure out the best location for me to go so that my children would not see it. I've gotten in my car and started driving at excessive speeds on the highway, hoping I would crash and not walk away. I tied a noose that I currently have in my room because of the fact that I thought maybe that would be the way for me to go. Quick drop, and it's all over. But what stops me every time is I am terrified. I am terrified of what will happen to my children if I die. I am terrified of what will happen with my wife if I die. My mother, my sister, and my brother do not need to go through that. The only thing that has brought me any pleasure lately is seeing my 3 children. And yesterday I went to a car show here in town, and my youngest son saw my daughter and just kept saying her name over and over and over again. And it made me smile. I hadn't smiled like that in forever, it seems. But he made me smile. I came home last night and went to bed. For the first night in a while, I didn't have those thoughts. But then today, I wake up, went over to my mother's house to do some work on her front porch, and after that, it's just like, bam, all those thoughts are right back in my head. I will not be acting on any of my thoughts. I went as far as to throw all my medication that would help me not be here away. But regardless, I cannot get rid of this feeling. I wish I knew why I have this feeling. I wish I knew why I could not get rid of this feeling. I want to feel good enough. I want to feel like I belong. I know I tell people that you're all important to me. Anybody who watches my videos is important to me. But today I don't feel important to anyone. So I'm just trying to say, if I'm important to somebody, thank you. Good night, everybody.